Good morning students, I am Sonika Sharma. In the last video we have discussed about the simple epithelium, and today we will talk about the pseudo-stratified epithelium, stratified epithelium and transitional epithelium. Now let's start the video. This is stratified epithelium. You can see this is multi-layered epithelium. In stratified epithelium, only the basal cell layer rests on the basal lamina. And we can classify on the basis of the shape of the cell. And stratified epithelium have also three basic shapes, and these are stratified squamous epithelium, stratified cuboidal epithelium and stratified columnar epithelium. Now let's talk about the features of stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified squamous epithelium consists of several layers of cells, and basal cell layer consists of cuboidal or columnar cell. You can see here these are cuboidal and columnar cells. And nuclei of these cells are large, rounded or oval. Basal cell act as a stem cell. They divide mitotically and migrate to superficial layers. Cell above basal layer gradually decrease in size and become flat or squamous. Nuclei of superficial layer are elongated. You can see the elongated nuclei in superficial layer. And based on keratinization means dead cell layer. This stratified squamous epithelium is further classified as keratinized stratified squamous epithelium and non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. This is keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. You can see the basal cell layer have cuboidal or columnar cells, and the superficial cells are squamous or flat. And most superficial cells shows keratinohyaline granules in their cytoplasm. The most superficial cells are dead. They do not have nuclei. This cell layer is called stratum corneum. And the location of keratinized stratified squamous epithelium is epidermis of skin. This keratinized stratified squamous epithelium protects the deeper structure from the mechanical injuries. It acts as a barrier against the infection, and the most important function of this epithelium is it prevents the water loss. And here you can see the non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. This is a superficial layer of non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. The uppermost layer consists live nucleated cells, and there is no stratum corneum in the superficial layer. And this epithelium is present in the oral cavity, oropharynx, laryngopharynx, esophagus, vagina, tonsil, vocal fold and cornea. And this non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium protects the underlying structure. It acts as a barrier against the pathogenic organisms. And here is the stratified cuboidal epithelium. This stratified cuboidal epithelium consists of two or more layers of cells. Cells of superficial layer are cuboidal in shape, and this stratified cuboidal epithelium is present in some ducts of sweat gland, salivary gland and sebaceous gland. The main function of this stratified cuboidal epithelium is it acts as a barrier and provides passage for secretion. Here you can see the two layers of cuboidal cells. and this is stratified columnar epithelium. It is a two-layered thick epithelium. You can see the two layers of this epithelium. The superficial cell layer, the superficial cells are columnar in shape, and the basal cells are cuboidal. And this epithelium is present in some ducts of salivary glands, fornix of conjunctiva, and cavernous urethra. And the main function is it provides passage for secretion and acts as a barrier. Here is the two layers of stratified columnar epithelium. You can see the basal cell layer. These cells are cuboidal and uppermost cells are columnar. And this is transitional epithelium. This transitional epithelium lines the major part of urinary passage, and that's why it is also called urothelium. The appearance of the transitional epithelium depends on the stretching. In full distended bladder, transitional epithelium looks only 2 to 3 cell layer thick, and in empty bladder it looks 5 to 6 layers thick. Transitional epithelium has extra reserve of cells. A number of cell layer decrease on stretching. Cells become flattened on stretching due to distension of bladder. On relaxation in empty bladder, cells become cuboidal or polygonal. So, this epithelium is called transitional epithelium. You can see the appearance of cells in the transitional epithelium. These are basal cells. The basal cells are cuboidal. Cells of upper layer are polygonal. You can see here the polygonal cells. And cells of the most superficial layer are dome shaped or umbrella shaped. So in the most superficial cell, the most superficial layer consists dome shaped cell and umbrella shaped cell. And this transitional epithelium is present in ureter, renal pelvis, and calyx of kidney, urinary bladder, and part of urethra. The most important function of transitional epithelium is it provides ability of distension to urinary bladder, and it acts as a barrier.